Hello viewers. Welcome to my channel FFans. Today we are going to give you another video about the 2022 Japanese animated film, Suzume. Written and directed by Makoto Shinkai, produced by Comics Wave Films, and distributed by Toho, the film is a fantasy adventure that features the voices of Nanoka Hara and Hokuto Matsumura, with character designs by Masayoshi Tanaka, animation direction by Kenichi Tsuchiya, art direction by Takumi Tanji, and music by Radwimps and Kazuma Janucci. Suzume is Shinkai's third collaboration with Radwimps and Tanaka, After Your Name, 2016, and Weathering With You, 2019, and was inspired by the Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. The film follows 17-year-old high school students Suzume Iwato and Suda Munakata, who team up to prevent a series of disasters across Japan. The film began production in early 2020 and was announced as completed by October 2022. A novel adaptation, also written by Shinkai, and a manga series illustrated by Denki Yamashima both debuted prior to the film's release. Suzume first premiered in IMAX in Japan on November 7, 2022, and was theatrically released nationwide on November 11. It was released internationally in 2023 by Crunchyroll, Sony Pictures Releasing, under the Sony Pictures Releasing International banner, and Wild Bunch International. Critics praised the film for its animation, characters, emotional weight, and music, although some reviewers criticized the plot for being structurally similar to Shinkai's previous films. Despite this, Suzume has grossed over $300.6 million worldwide, becoming the fourth highest grossing film of 2022 in Japan and the fourth highest grossing Japanese film of all time. If you're a fan of Shinkai's previous works or looking for a visually stunning and emotionally engaging anime film, Suzume is definitely worth checking out. Have you seen Suzume yet? Let us know in the comments below. The story revolves around a 17-year-old high school girl named Suzume Iwato, who dreams of searching for her mother as a child in a ruined neighborhood. One day, while heading to school, she encounters a young man named Suda Munakata who is searching for abandoned areas with doors. He tells her about his mission to prevent a giant supernatural worm from causing earthquakes by finding and locking doors in abandoned places. Suzume helps him in his mission, and they encounter a cat named Daijin who plays a vital role as a keystone. Suzume finds herself enchanted by a starlit field, which is the entrance to the Ever After, where souls go after death. Suda, who is turning into a chair form, loses his sense of self. Suzume has accidentally entered the realm once before, and the doorway that she first used is the only place where she can re-enter the Ever After and save Suda. With the help of her aunt Tamaki and Suda's friend Tomoya Sarazawa, Suzume travels to her childhood hometown in Tohoku, which was destroyed in the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. She finds her old door and enters with Daijin and Sadaijin, where she emerges in the Ever After, which appears as her town following the earthquake tsunami. While Sadaijin distracts the worm, Suzume awakens Suda and saves him. Suzume had an advanced IMAX screening on November 7, 2022, for lottery-selected viewers. The film premiered internationally in competition at the 73rd Berlin International Film Festival on February 23, 2023, and was released in various countries throughout March and April. Suzume has grossed under $300.6 million worldwide as of April 26, 2023, and is the fourth highest grossing anime film of all time. The film debuted at number 1 at the Japanese box office and grossed 1.88 billion yen, $13.49 million, during its first 3 days. In China, it became the highest-grossing Japanese film ever released in the country, grossing $82.27 million in its first 10 days and $112 million as of April 23. 2023, in South Korea, Suzume became the highest-grossing most-watched Japanese film ever released in the country, grossing $35.78 million and attracting over 4.48 million viewers as of April 15, 2023. In the United States, the film made $5 million in its opening weekend, finishing 7th at the box office.